they can say what they want. I'm on my motherfucking way. I don't care about what they post and what they do, what they say, man. Look, it's only 101, man. I'm the real OG guy. I heard it.
Yeah, buddy. One. Step in. One. Step in. One.
Hey, see y'all from Texas. We got Beyonce, Trey the Truth, and we can't forget Devin. Big shout out to them boys, and I can't forget back from Texas. I've been feeling like Luca, how about that shit?
They have vowed to reclaim their status as the kings of Texas. Errol Spence Jr. and Jermell Charlo have sent shockwaves through the boxing world by joining forces in a high-octane super camp. After months of silence and speculation following devastating setbacks, the Truth and the Hitman are officially back in the lab, and they aren't doing it alone. This isn't just a friendly workout between two former stablemates. It's a strategic realignment of power in the Lone Star State. By moving his operations to Ronnie Shields, Spence is signaling a complete departure from the Derrick James era that defined his career. Meanwhile, Charlo is returning to the mentor who helped him reach his physical peak. Observers are now questioning whether this Houston alliance could be the missing piece needed to bring two of boxing's biggest stars back from the brink of obscurity.
Came across Texas boys, Jermell Charlo, Errol Spence, two of my favorite fighters. You know, to this day, they haven't been as active as I would like, but definitely two of my favorite fighters, especially around 2018, 2019, when they were really active, man. It was them two, Tank and Benavidez, I guess you could say. They ran a PBC stable. Those my guys on PBC, you know. My guys on PBC, you had Wilder too back around that time, but yeah, they was holding it down. You know, that when you think of PBC, you know, around that time you thought of Charlo, you know, or both of the Charlos, Lions Only, Spence, Tank, Wilder. You know, they really, you know, carried it for PBC. But they put in some work, and they was working out with Jermell Charlo's trainer, Ronnie Shields. Errol Spence was getting some work in, getting some pad work in with Ronnie Shields, and want to see these guys back in the ring. Errol Spence has been rumored, linked to Tim Tszyu, comeback fight. Go over there and fight Tim Tszyu. You know, Errol Spence say, I don't do no tune-ups, We don't do tune-ups. And Jermell Charlo, I want him to get his lick back against Caleb Plant. That'd be a great fight, super middleweight, you know, 168, you know. See Jermell Charlo get back in there.
He has emerged as a man on a mission. Legendary trainer Ronnie Shields has confirmed that he is the architect behind this dual comeback. A Hall of Fame caliber coach, Shields is known for stripping fighters down to their fundamentals and rebuilding them with old-school grit. The Ronnie Shields factor cannot be overstated. Shields has built a reputation for developing throwback fighters who prioritize ring generalship and bodywork. For Spence, coming off a brutal loss to Terence Crawford and subsequent eye surgery, this change in environment is a massive gamble. He's betting that a fresh perspective and a return to defensive basics can erase the damage of that Las Vegas nightmare. For Charlo, the mission is different, rediscovering the discipline that faded during his lengthy hiatus from the ring.
You know, my daughter cried when he lost because she was such a fan of him, and knowing what he had done for Dallas, she was deeply hurt when he lost that fight. So it's like a lot of people do really love Errol Spence because he's a downright, down-to-earth, very good guy. You know, and I mean, I'm supposed to go work with him some tomorrow. As a matter of fact, I'm going to Dallas tomorrow to work with him a little bit, and I'll see where he at, see where we can help him get back to, because I do want to see him get back on that horse and ride again. Those fans at that fight the weekend, they want to see him get back on the horse and ride again. Yes. So if anything we can do to help him out, I'm going to go see what I can do to help get him back on the horse. And like I said, I don't have to be his trainer. I just want to help him get going and see what he can do. If he likes it, cool, just get back up. Sometimes we all go through these things, but the main thing is, can you get up from it? You're not judged by how you go down, it's how you get up. So all of us want to see him get up. And if he just had one more fight just for the fun of it, just say, okay, I'm going to go out on my shield, I'm going to go out right, I'm cool with that too. But
That's
I
his
am going to
business.
definitely go. I am going to go help him out tomorrow. Start working with him. I'm going to try to give him a couple of days of work, see where he at, and help him try to make a good, smart decision. And if he got it, he going to go with it. I'm sure he wouldn't come to that arena if he wasn't thinking about it. So he was lit up in that arena. He loved that fan support. You could tell he was in his elements, and that made me happier than anything because he was glowing in that element.
Facing critics who claim he's finished after the Crawford beatdown, Spence is using this Houston camp to silence the noise once and for all. The boxing community has been ruthless, with many suggesting that his past car accidents combined with Crawford's clinical performance have permanently dulled his elite reflexes.
First off, I want to say there's stuff I know about Errol Spence's future in boxing that I have sworn to secrecy and I just can't mention. It's not that for sure it's going to happen, but these are the things that I've been hearing. And, I just really can't say anything. And it didn't surprise me to see video of him hitting the mitts and working out. If you look at his physique, you can tell he's been working out. My assessment of his mitt work right now, he looks rusty, as he should. He looks rusty. Looks like he's pushed his punches a little bit. He always kind of pushed his jab, though. But it looks like he's taking it light, probably warming up. You're not going to see everything he's doing. His physique, his body looks well conditioned. He looks healthy, right? I'm happy he took some time off after Terence Crawford. That shit was crazy. I mean, he had the accident, then he came back and fought Danny Swift Garcia. Then he was gone for a while. He fought Ugas. I think he had like another accident. Then he had a detached retina when he was going to fight Manny Pacquiao, and then fought Terence Crawford and that shit. So really, he should have taken some time off, not just to reassess what he's going to do in his career, but to also get some rest.
Inside the gym, however, the energy tells a different story. Boxing insiders are closely monitoring Spence's reaction time and his ability to absorb punches in sparring. Training alongside his brother, Jermell Charlo, provides the mental intensity needed to overcome the trauma of his first career defeat. In boxing, the mental hurdle is often greater than the physical one, and Spence appears to be embracing a lions-only mentality to bridge that gap.
Errol Spence, there's rumors that he's coming back against
Tim Tszyu.
Matter of fact, right, exactly. A common opponent, So maybe even though I think Errol has said, I'm never fighting Keith Thurman, no matter what.
But if that's the case, if Keith Thurman beats Fundora, now you got 2 belts. There's nowhere else you can go.
Well,
they would have to fight each other.
Errol will have to get past Tim Tszyu, and then that could be built, not mega fight. But
I would say that's a mega fight.
You would,
I would say that's a mega fight.
I think so. What do you think, Caleb?
If they both win with knockouts, Errol Spence wins with a knockout, Keith Thurman wins with a knockout, that's not a mega fight.
Yeah, I mean, I think maybe he's speaking to like the fact because of where they're in their careers.
Right.
But at the same time, I mean, I think that's just as an exciting fight as any, regardless of who wins, between the Errol Spence and Tim Tszyu and whether Fundora and Keith Thurman. I mean, out of those 4 people, there's not really a bad matchup.
Right, that's true.
For whoever wins.
And both of these guys took 1 loss.
Yeah.
They lost to greats, all-time greats. Yeah. Manny Pacquiao and Terence Crawford. Everybody loses to them except Floyd.